What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with the Wraparound, where we're going to be breaking down the NHL action going down on Monday, March 4th, 2024. If you like this content, make sure you subscribe to our channel and smash that thumbs up. We appreciate all the love and support you guys have given us over the years, especially me here with the Wraparound. Love putting you guys on some free pick winners from the ice. So don't stop, dropping those thumbs up because they help us get this out to a new audience that may not have seen the content before. So appreciate all of you for tuning in and trusting me to put you on those winners. If you're looking for my best bets on the board, the games that I absolutely love, make sure you head to pickdawgz.com and click that premium picks tab at the top of the page. It's a smaller card on Monday, but still there's money to be made. Got some college hoops, it's conference tournaments are starting up. Got some NBA on the board as well as an NHL play that I'm going to drop. But the best value hopping on a long-term pass. You can definitely jump on a daily pass, which can make you some profit and build it up going forward. But this is the best time to hop on long-term. Like I said, conference tournaments are starting for college hoops. NBA and NHL are upon us, and before you know it, MLB is going to be here as well. So definitely you want to be taking advantage of that. Whether you just come with me or you pair me up with any of your other favorite handicappers as part of our multi-capper promotion. Something, like I said, definitely something you want to check out. And remember, if you're going to do that, use that promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. But that's later on down the road. We still got our morning show and the drive-through at 6 p.m. Eastern to talk about the action for Monday. We're here to talk about a 6-game NHL card on Monday. Great way to start the week. Got some cold, hard cash to be made. You guys know the drill. You ready? I'm ready. Let's get into it. Our first game on Monday's card takes us to the Nationwide Arena where the Columbus Blue Jackets take on the Vegas Golden Knights. And I wanted to make a case for both sides here. I like Vegas. I like this team, but they're sliding right now. They've lost 5 of their last 6 and 7 of their last 9, and defense is a significant problem for these for the Vegas Golden Knights right now. They've given up 12 goals in their last 2 losses, 4 goals or more in each of their last 5 losses. While Columbus, on the other hand, they won against Chicago and they beat the Rangers at home, but this is still one of the worst teams in the NHL, and I still think they're prone to giving up some goals here too. So if Vegas bounces back and gets a win, or if Vegas's defensive issues continue, I still think we got a high-scoring game here. I think I have to go with the over 6.5. Like I said, I just don't trust the Columbus Blue Jackets defensively. And right now, like I said, the Golden Knights are hemorrhaging goals. So whichever way it goes, I think it's high-scoring. Give me the over 6.5. Now we're going to Madison Square Garden for a heavyweight matchup between the New York Rangers and the Florida Panthers. It's going to be probably the best game on the card, and probably one I'm not going to have much of a bet on because, like I said, these are two of the best teams in the NHL. I think you're really splitting hairs when you're picking a side here. But I think I got to lean towards the New York Rangers. The Florida Panthers are outstanding right now. They've won 9 of their last 10. They've been just as good on the road, actually better on the road than they have been at home. I mean, they're 21-8-2 on the road, 28-2 on home ice. But you look at some of the recent wins for the Florida Panthers. They beat Detroit on the road, shut them out, but they beat Montreal at home, Buffalo at home, Washington at home, lost to Carolina on the road. They beat Ottawa, Tampa Bay, Buffalo, Pittsburgh. They beat Colorado at the beginning of that run, which is still nice. But again, that's a bunch of wins that I wouldn't say that the Panthers were overly challenged or should have been overly challenged in those games. They blew out the Lightning. That's all well and good. But the New York Rangers are going to be probably the toughest team that the Panthers will have faced in a long time. And, the Rangers, they've taken a couple of bumps here and there. They lost to Toronto and they lost to Columbus on the road. But this is a team that is very sharp defensively. They have some of the best goaltending in the NHL. And they have a 75% win percentage at home this season. I get why you could lay the juice with the Panthers here. I get probably why they're probably favored. But I think, you're getting plus money with one of the best teams in the NHL. To me, that's where the value is. So in a coin flip, I'm going to take a shot here on the Rangers and the plus money in this one. Now we're going to the Wells Fargo Center where the Philadelphia Flyers take on the St. Louis Blues. And I think I'm just sticking to what I know with the St. Louis Blues with the eye test in this one. And that is that the St. Louis Blues have been wildly inconsistent over the last couple of weeks. They've scored 3 goals or less in 7 of their last 9 games. And the reality is this team plays much better at home, which is not going to help them here on the road. 13, 15, and 2 on the road this season. The Philadelphia Flyers, they've played better on the road, especially on the puck line, but they're starting to play better at home. They've won back-to-back home games, actually 4 of their last 5 home games as well. If you go back to February 10th, And I think the Flyers, holding some decent value with a cheap price at home. Like I said, I just think I don't think I can trust the St. Louis Blues on the road just yet. So give me the Philadelphia Flyers on the money line at -134. Now we're going to the Scotiabank Arena for an Atlantic Division matchup between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins. And it's so tempting to take the Boston Bruins and plus money whenever you see it on the board, but I'm afraid I got to be a homer here and go with the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Boston Bruins, there just looks to be something wrong with this team right now. They've lost 4 of their last 5 and 7 of their last 10. They had that big run where they lost a ton of overtime and shootout games. They played a bunch of them as well. They just got beat up by the New York Islanders. Now they go to Toronto, and the Bruins have had Toronto's number. They've won 5 straight meetings with the Maple Leafs, but this to me just seems like as good of a time as any for the Maple Leafs to exercise that demon. They've won 9 of their last 10 games. They're playing some of the best hockey that they've played in the Sheldon Keefe era in Toronto. And like I said, they're doing well right now. The goaltending has stepped up, and right now I just think that Toronto's too good to step in front of. You're getting them at a cheap price. I got to go with the Toronto Maple Leafs in this one at -134. Now we're going to the Ball Arena where the Colorado Avalanche take on the Chicago Blackhawks. And this is a hefty price for Colorado, but it is justified. And, maybe use the puck line as a parlay piece like I'm going to here. Or if you're, just betting the single game and you want to try to get it closer to even money, maybe you look at the -2.5 here. But I'm taking the Avalanche on the puck line here because let's not forget the Chicago Blackhawks have lost 21 straight road games. The majority of those have been by 2 or more goals. Chicago, terrible on the road. Like I said, 4-24-1 on the road. While Colorado, still one of the best home teams in the NHL, 23-6, just a hair under an 80% win percentage. Like I said, it's so hard to step in front of the Avalanche to begin with, but especially at home where they play their better hockey. I got to go with the Colorado Avalanche and the puck line here. Like I said, if you want to go for closer to even money, you probably have to lay -2.5, but I still think they can cover it here. So give me the Avs on the puck line here. And our final game on Monday's card takes us to the Scotiabank Saddledome, where the Calgary Flames take on the Seattle Kraken. And I haven't been a fan of the Calgary Flames for a while. I've had a love-hate relationship, to put it nicely, with Calgary, but the fact of the matter is they're playing some of their best hockey of the season as well right now. They've won 5 straight games. They just beat up on Pittsburgh and LA at home. They've scored an average of 5 goals per game over the course of this just over 4 goals per game over the course of this 5-game win streak. Seattle, another team that's been inconsistent. They've split their last 10 games. And head-to-head between these two teams, the Calgary Flames have won 8 of the last 10 meetings between the two. Got to go with the Calgary Flames in their current form. Pretty cheap price for it as well, -128 to round things out. That's it. That's all the NHL action for Monday, March 4th, 2024. Again, if you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell in the description of this video below to get notified when the newest and freshest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. If you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. And make sure to let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Good luck.